I'm thrilled to join all of you today for this historic event, the launch of the Confederation Line LRT. I do also want to acknowledge that we're on the unceded territory of the Algonquin people, and we value our relationship with our surrounding Algonquin communities, Pikwakanagan and Kitigan-Zibi, as well as all First Nations, Métis, and Inuit residents of Ottawa. We have many special guests here with us this morning, and I want to thank all of you for taking the time out of your schedule on a Saturday morning to be here to launch the LRT. I want to welcome representatives from our federal and provincial partners who are with us today, notably the Honourable Caroline Mulroney, Minister of Transportation for the province of Ontario. I also want to acknowledge and thank our partners at the federal level. There's something called an election taking place right now, and they are not allowed to have a formal role, but I do want to recognize the Honourable Catherine McKenna, representing the Government of Canada, and the MP for this area for being with us today. Congratulations and welcome to all our partners. And without the financial contribution of the Government of Canada and the province of Ontario, this project would not have been possible. This goes way beyond party lines, and I want to recognize the governments of Paul Martin, Stephen Harper, Justin Trudeau, Dalton McGuinty, Kathleen Wynne, and Doug Ford for choosing to invest in our vision for a better Ottawa. I also want to acknowledge, and there are so many here, I'm just going to ask them to stand, past and present council members who are from the City of Ottawa. If they could rise up and get a round of applause for these women and men. Congratulations. Thank you very, very much. And in particular, my thanks to Transit Commission Chair Alan Hughley and the previous Chair Stephen Blais. Thank you also to former mayors who are with us today, Jim Durrell, Bob Shirelli, and Larry O'Brien, who advanced the ideas that have led to LRT in our city. We're building on the foundation that you left us, and please, Larry and Bob, stand up, take a bow. We're here because of your work. Thank you. Merci. I also want to thank the members of the 2007 Task Force on Transportation who made many recommendations that steered the design of the LRT to produce the system we're launching today under the leadership of the Honourable David Collinette. David, thank you very much. Where is David? Right there. Merci à vous tous de vos contributions. And I also want to acknowledge our Algonquin partners, Chief Kirby Whiteduck, and Douglas Ojic, and of course, Elder Albert Dumont, who are with us on the stage. And also representing us this morning, representing the Algonquins of Ontario, are Lynn Cloutier and Janet Stavinga, and we thank them as well. Thank you. Merci. Our Indigenous partners have contributed so much knowledge and advice to this project, and we thank you for your support throughout the process. To all of you, I say Kichi Miigwech. To City Manager Steve Kanalakis and John Manconi, General Manager of the City's Transportation Services Department, along with our senior staff and members of the project team who have worked very, very hard over many, many years. Your hard work has paid off with this feeling of accomplishment. Thank you to the staff of OC Transmo under your leadership, John and Steve. Bravo. We're also joined by representatives from the Rideau Transit Group, RTG, along with the team from the Rail Construction Program, and many of the workers, the women and men, construction workers, trades and unions, who've contributed hours towards the success of this project without losing any life or limb. This is a brilliant safety record. We thank the men and women who toiled under some tough conditions underground, 40 below. Thank you to the construction workers and the skilled trade workers who have made this day possible. Thank you. Merci. And many of the workers are here along with their union leaders, and we thank them for accepting our invitation. To everyone who has put in many hours in order to make this opening event a special one, particularly to our organizers and our performers, thank you for being part of today's festivities, and Stephanie does such a great job. Thank you to your entire team for putting this event on. I think people will come away very, very impressed. I also want to extend a special welcome to the Name the Train contest winners right behind me here have joined us this morning. Way to go, kids. From the Gord Downey to the Emily Carr, your creativity knows no bounds, and you too are part of this historic day. In fact, this is an exciting and historic day for all of us in the city of Ottawa. Ladies and gentlemen, the day is finally here. Le grand jour est finalement arrivé, et c'est aujourd'hui, que nous lançons le train léger à Ottawa. The future of transit in Ottawa starts now, as residents and visitors alike will be riding the O-Train Confederation line and discovering the benefits of this transformative, important project. Today really is the results of years of planning and extremely hard work. I know that it hasn't always been easy for our residents during this construction period, and I want to take this opportunity to thank the people of Ottawa for your patience and understanding. Merci à tous nos résidents pour votre patience à travers ces années de construction. This wait was necessary to deliver this safe, efficient, and sustainable transit system to our city, one that will strengthen Ottawa's position as one of the best places to live in the entire world. And that's what we're launching today, a world-class transit system that will deliver many economic and environmental benefits that will enhance our residents' quality of life. And we're not stopping here. Crews are already hard at work as we've secured the funding in its entirety from the federal and provincial government, and we thank them again, to bring LRT and the benefits of this clean and efficient transit system to more communities farther east, west, and south. And I'm proud that we're laying the groundwork to continue expanding LRT to Canada, Stittsville, and Barrhaven as part of Stage 3. And Minister Mulroney, you know we'll be coming to visit you, and Minister McKenna as well, because we value the partnership and we know that we need to get to those fast-growing parts of our city. C'est un moment historique et bien excitant dans l'histoire de notre ville, et je suis heureux que vous soyez ici pour célébrer avec nous. I'd like to close on a personal note. Earlier this week, a reporter asked me how I felt about the opening of the new LRT. I said I expected it would be a pretty happy but also an emotional time all at once. I am truly blessed to have the honor of being the mayor of this spectacular city. And for the past 9 years, we have been looking forward to this exact day, the day when the public has the opportunity to ride this incredible system. I am grateful to our political leaders here today and from all 3 levels of government, but also blessed to be working with some incredible public servants like John Manconi, and to the thousands of skilled workers who work tirelessly to deliver us what we're launching today. No one really knows how history will judge this day or how it will be recounted. But I'm sure that in 50 or 100 years from now, residents and transit users alike will be grateful that the people of Ottawa, Ontario, and Canada invested in a system that will ensure our city remains the most livable city in the most blessed country in the world. Again, thank you all for being here today, and thank you to all of the people. I look around this crowd, I wish I could start pointing people out and thanking them individually, but you know the role you played over many, many years to bring this project to fruition. I hope you all enjoy this inaugural ride of the O-Train Confederation line. All aboard. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.